this sea beam are supposed to bring luck.
Do you want me to rub it with my dirty hands?
Yeah, I can wash it later.
Alright, so
Okay,
that's
I
our
just...
rubbing for luck. This is the start.
Really? Oh, I'm nervous. Previously on Searching for Seashells.
We get stranded in Great Harbour Cay with a busted port engine. We explore the beautiful locations in the area, and we get 2 local mechanics down to help diagnose the engine issue.
We're on our own out here when stuff like this happens. So after 2 mechanics that came down in Great Harbour, Sheldon is now at least going to try to diagnose the problem. Between the help of books, YouTube, and our most...
Diesel.com.
We're checking out Shark Creek today. And Pat and Celine, Compass Rose, are our tour guide.
My turtle spotting platform. Oh, did you?
New mechanic in the house today.
This is New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
Happy New Year.
And Sheldon is our new mechanic. What are we using this infrared machine for?
I'm gonna just at the bottom of the exhaust valves.
Yeah.
I get the temperature reading and see which one's cold or colder.
Yeah.
These are the nozzles, right?
For what?
The injectors.
Okay.
They're nozzles in 3208, so they kill the fuel lines come in here.
Yeah.
At the top, see that's where we crack them. That's where they join
Yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
So Sam said, in order to get them out, you got to take out this rod.
We learned not a lot today.
The temperatures was the variation between the exhaust valves wasn't big enough to worry about it.
No. And look at the cats hanging out. Look at this. We're crossing over to Haynes Key. Cats of Great Harbour Cay waiting to be fed. Yep. Okay, let's go.
Piston's going down. When it gets to the bottom, then it's coming back up on the exhaust stroke, and that's pushing the burnt gases out. When the piston gets to the top, the exhaust valve closes, the intake valve opens.
They're tight. I can't get the feeler gauges in, but I can spin the push rods.
You can spin them.
Yeah. So that means they're not locked up. Let me check the other one. Number. Did they say 4? Yeah, 4.
It could well be that your that your valves are just a little tight.
They might be, but for that to happen all of a sudden, it's usually a gradual thing, right?
It usually is, yes.
Yeah. So anyway, how do I check? Do I have to take the rods out to check if they're bent?
If you've got a bent push rod,
Yeah.
it should show up fairly easily. You'll have a bigger gap. If you're setting your valves and you suddenly come to one that's like really loose, check the push rod on that one. Okay? And you should have a shave in the morning too.
I don't do shaves anymore. I don't even do haircuts, let alone shave. Also, how do I tell if a valve has dropped or the valve is broke?
When they say drop the valve,
Yep.
it means the head has come off and it's hitting the top of the piston.
Right.
That would make an awful noise. If it's just if the valve is just leaking a bit, sometimes as you're turning it over by hand, you'll hear it hissing because the valve is not seating properly. So, just for argument's sake, say it's an intake valve, say. As you're turning it up on the compression stroke on whichever valve it is, if that valve is leaking, as you're turning it up, you'll hear the air coming back out from that valve.
All right, then. That sounds good, buddy. Thank you for clearing that up for me. I'm glad I called you because I probably would have just started by adjusting that number one. Appreciate it.
Okay, buddy.
Sounds like you got company there.
If you have any more problems.
All right, bud. Thank you.
Okay, take care,
Cheers.
buddy.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Okay, was that helpful, Sheldon? Are you on the right track, or were you going to do something disastrous? What?
Now I am.
Now you are.
So 15, let me check this here. 15.
We got the feeler gauges in, we're doing the valve lash, and I got good faith in you, Sheldon. You're gonna rock at this. You're gonna be a diesel mechanic in the end.
That was almost okay. One guy said make them so that they feel like they're in pages of a thick book, you know, moving them in and out, like a big phone book or something. It might be slightly tight.
I don't know. I don't think this is the problem. I guess it's part of the whole process of elimination. Sheldon has just finished the valve lash on the engine, and I'm rubbing my lucky C-beam that we found in hopes this is going to solve our engine issues. What do you think, Sheldon?
I think so.
Why do you not think so?
Well,
You're supposed to be totally, come on, this is going to be it. You don't want to get your hopes up.
I can't imagine how this is it.
As I was saying, this C-beam are supposed to bring luck.
You want me to rub it with my dirty hands?
Yeah, I can wash it
Oily
later.
hands?
They come over from...
This is
it's a heart.
heartbeat.
Yeah, it's the only one we've ever found. We found lots of shells.
Alright, so
Okay,
that's
I
our
just-
rubbing for luck. This is the start.
Really? Oh, I'm nervous. Okay, Sheldon.
Alright, valve lash done.
Engine.
Push rods all look straight. Valves look good. We'll see.
Oh.
It's still there, but it seems to diminish. How much smoke?
It's hard to say. It's really windy today. I would say still a month. Okay, so I think smoke is still visible. It's so windy you can hardly tell, but it's definitely smoky.
Right, there is a lot of wind, isn't
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell, and it is definitely.
it? It's still there, but I don't know, but it's diminished from what it was.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to go back to Florida.
I think we might.
Yeah. And get
We're
some.
2 days away from Florida, but then we gotta find a yard, so we might have to travel back south or north. That was the caves at Great Harbour Cay. Nice photography. That's Jay and Karen Campbell's new house. It's pretty nice.
That was a fun day at the beach, eh, Sheldon?
Certainly was. Lots of good finds.
Yep. We found some seashells
Not
and
soul to be seen.
no, we really had a beach day to ourselves. And the tide is definitely going out.
Low tide.
Low
We
tide.
might not make it through.
I'm trying to put the weight
On the front.
on the front of the boat. It helps, right?
It does, yeah.
We have like this much water.
We had a bit more than that. 2 feet, 2 feet,
It looks like this.
2 feet.
Aren't they cute? Sheldon, aren't they cute?
Well, I had these injection nozzles shipped in hopes of changing them myself. But I'm not certain I'm going to do this because I have no confidence that the injectors are even a problem. There's no repeating pattern in the diagnosis I've done. From the cracking of the fuel lines a zillion times to listening to the various spots in the engine with a piece of wood or a piece of metal up to my ear. Or even the temperature reading I did with the infrared gun on the near the valves. So I'm stopping this amateur hour right now. We've got to get this diagnosed and fixed by a professional in Florida.
We had the most awesome night at Stevens tonight. Awesome. Look at this.
We've been 2 months now in Great Harbour Cay. We were waiting for a weather window to cross back to Bimini and then ultimately to Florida on one engine. Then some friends we met in Hopetown, who were there that night we had the accident, by chance came to Great Harbour Cay. Learning about our troubles, they recommended a place called Knowles Marine in Freeport on Grand Bahama. With their extensive experience, this was a recommendation we could trust. And we now switch gears with the goal of cruising the 65 nautical miles to Freeport on one engine.
It's one of my last times feeding these cats. Yeah. Yeah, do you want something to eat? All right, let's go.
We blocked the port engine at the coupling so it wouldn't spin while underway, and then our window of opportunity came.
What does it take to feel this alive? Every
One
day
engine going.
gonna try
We're leaving Great Harbor.
to feel this alive. chase down our fears till they're forced to hide. What does it take to feel this alive? Every day we're gonna try. Darling, here we go. Never slowing down. No, we're never slowing down. We'll get lost until we're found. No, we're never slowing down. Darling, here we go.
If you like the video, click like. If you're new here, click subscribe. And if you want to be notified, click the little bell. Thanks, guys.